Hilfiger, Star Report. Tuesday evening, I'm your host, Troy Terrain, PKA Star. All right, long day, not that you give a damn, but I'm here nonetheless. We're going to talk about a few topics. Condolences to the families, first and foremost. People killed, black people in Mexico, Matamoros to be precise. And I don't know, I'm combing through this story. I watched it earlier today, as did many of you. Supposedly, a woman went down to Mexico from South Carolina with 3 other black men on Friday. You can see the video. I did not post the video in my community section. They were kidnapped. 2 people were killed. But catch this. The female who was supposed to go get the tummy tuck, Latavia Washington McGee, she was found uninjured. A mother of 6. Now, I have no proof. I just want to throw a theory at you, you know. I'm an older man. I've seen things. I've been involved in things. I've heard things. I've witnessed things. Was this a failed drug purchase? You know, a come up? Did somebody have cash with them to go supposedly pay for a tummy tuck? And were they lined up? Oh! Were they lined up? How was the female uninjured? And the other man who, is alive, he was shot in the leg. Well, why would the supposed cartel not harm the female and kill 2 others to set the tone, as they do, You, come over here. Chop off the arm so the others can see. Shit is real. He's screaming and hollering, then they hack off a foot. We've seen the videos, yes. I'm sorry, troll babies. Good evening, how you guys doing? Okay. I have no proof, it's just, in fact, I'm just talking crazy. How is the female uninjured? A tummy tuck. The area was a high risk, was it level 4? A high risk area that they don't advise tourists to go to. Supposedly they got lost. Cell phone connections were bad. And the thing that really, well, a couple of things throw me off, but the FBI offering a $50,000 reward? Why? Were these confidential informants? Were they working for the feds? Did they go down there and they fucked up something and were they working for the feds? Why would the FBI offer a $50,000 reward for their return and the arrest of whoever supposedly kidnapped them? I don't know. All right, also, I may have a sponsor calling in. Hold on a second. Okay. Showrunner. Is the black man still a slave? Now, we have been riding on Mammy for quite some time. Can we have an objective conversation this evening? Fellas, I want my fellas on the line tonight. In fact, this is a black show tonight. You have to be black to call in. You had to be black. Can we have an objective conversation? Is the black man still a slave? That title is inspired by a video that's in my community section. If you have not seen it, please do. A young black female, she's on TikTok, Bamboo Ari 6. The video is right in my community section. She said she would never submit to a black man because the white man is the slave master. If she's going to submit, it'll be to the slave master, not to a slave. Does she have a point? Is it self-hate? I saw a couple of platforms saying, "Oh, she's self-hating." I don't know. You see, objectively speaking, And I don't have to, try and clown her looks. She's a younger female. I'm sure if she put on one of those lace fronts and some fucking makeup, you would smash. Oh, niggas love to say, yeah, I'd smash, though. I'd smash, right? I don't know. I mean, there's so many high-level, high-profile athletes, entertainers, political figures, and they are so quick to bow down, kowtow, buck dance, when the pressure is on. So, in theory, does she have a point? Again, can we have an objective conversation? Is the black man still a slave? Now, if you have knowledge of self, if you are from the nation of gods and earths, you might see this differently. If you want to call in and talk about the mathematics of the day, the 120 lessons, things that a lot of the newer generation don't really know about. But yet and still they call themselves God, so-and-so God, But is the black man still a slave? Hold on a second. Lanice, I got your donation early. Thank you, young lady. Just sit tight. I want to get some black men on these lines early. The video, again, a young female. I don't know if she's a lady, looking dead into the camera. And again, we have been riding on mammies for how long? 2 years? We've been riding on mammy. Can we do a look in the mirror tonight? Hold on a second. Let me get everything set up. Oh, okay, left-hander, are you calling in, sir? I got your email. Okay. He just sent me an email. Hold on. Okay, peace. Oh, my God, and where are the New York Knicks? I need a New York Knicks update right now. Anybody. Oh, my God, are they 9 games in a row? 10 games? Okay. All right, so the story, again, one of my sources, CNN.com, Associated Press. I'm not going to give these young people's names, but the mother of 6, supposedly she was going to get a tummy tuck. Now, people do go to these other places, Brazil, to get their butts worked on. What else do they get when they go to these different places? Colombia, to get veneers, all sorts of damn places. And you're risking your health, if you ask me. We hear so many stories about people, dying on the operating table after they get the surgery. An infection sets in, then they have to go back to the ICU, then they get some type of infection. Yeah, it's a risk. Kanye West's mother, didn't she get a tummy tuck, and that's supposedly how she passed away? Well, this female, again, I have no knowledge, but to me, this sounds like the female, was in on something, Was she trying to work with the cartel to get a bag? Oh, do black bitches love to, do some slick shit behind the scenes? Huh? Was she texting on one phone with the guys in the car? Yeah, no, he gonna meet us. Don't worry, that's my friend. And then she got another phone. We coming down such and such a road. The one with the one in the Crocs. He got the money. He got it tucked in a belt. Can I get a 1 in the live chat before I go off the rails? Anybody understand what I'm somewhat sort of saying? Have you been there? Have you had a bitch line you up to the point where you just had to say, hey, you know what? You got me here. Just take it all. I don't want no problems. But okay, I see a couple of ones. But in Mexico, wherever this was, I've never been to Mexico. Don't want to go. The cartel gives no fucks. Huh? We can be on that type of time tonight. Black men, call in. You can talk a little loose with the mouth. The cartel gives no fucks. These are just black people from America. They have no political pull back home. They have no real wealth. They're scamming. We're scamming. So why don't we just kill two of you? And whoever's got the new app on your phone, get us some other money. The female uninjured. Not that I wish anything bad on her, but was she even sexually molested? Okay, sit tight on the phones. I see you guys. I just want to say this one last thing. For those who saw the video, did the female look a little too nonchalant when she was put in the back of the pickup truck? She wasn't screaming, "No, please stop. Oh my God, my friend, you shot him." I didn't see none of that. That bitch was cucumber cool. Cucumber cool, that's an old saying. She looked a little too comfortable. Hurry up, put him in, hurry up. Vic, I got your donation. Star, the streets got to eat, even in Mexico. Yeah, man, yeah. Robert, I got your donation early, sir. Thank you for tapping in. Appreciate everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Robert. Folks, if you're new to the show, I try to get to most of your donations. I try. A lot of shows don't even read your shit, okay? I try. So let's get the show rolling here, the conversation, and then I will address the donations. Okay, and I see Blade, early Blade says, real black men are not slaves, but niggas are slaves to their passions, emotions, and impulses. Okay, that sounds hot. Blade, okay. Area code 718, good evening. 4 people down in Mexico abducted, 2 killed. Are you up to speed? Area code 718.
I'm not up to speed on the Mexican kidnapping situation, like, at all. That's okay. Not the one I wanted to address.
Okay. What do you want to talk about,
So
sir?
I do want to talk about, is the black man still a slave? And I've been saying this for a long time. And this is a conversation that a lot of people do not want to have.
Okay.
Because it really makes us look at ourselves in the mirror and makes us realize how far we haven't come.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening. How old are you, sir? How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay. Continue, please. Continue.
Because, okay, I feel like since black people have gained more access to capitalism and money or success, or whatever you want to call it, I feel like we've made it, and there is no more struggle, and there's nothing more to fight for, when every day we see that nothing has actually changed. It's really tokens of symbolism, but nothing has changed, like, as far as laws or any sort of legislation that is actually, like, important.
Okay.
As far as, like, our economics. Nothing has actually changed. It's just the illusion of change. And I feel like a lot of us is really just good with living the illusion.
Okay. I will even add to what you've just said. The black family power structure has been on the decline for quite some time, decades, if you will. So, but now, might you be in that category as well? Might you be a slave if you are a black man? Are you still a slave, whether it be economically, by way of philosophy? Are you hindered in any way? Are you a black man?
Yes, I am still a slave. I'm a black man now. Yes, I still am a slave, because I'm still here in the great capitalistic land of North America. Mm-hmm. I'm still on social media. I still partake in things that I know are no good for me. And but I'm fully aware of it, and it's something that I'm fully working towards freeing myself of, leaving here and just getting away from the entire matrix, because as long as we're in the matrix, it really doesn't matter how much you have. You can be a trillionaire, and you're still powerless.
Okay. Did you see the video that this particular showrunner topic is based upon in my community section? The young black female who said this and sparked this topic with me.
No, I did not. I did not see it, but
okay.
I myself have been saying that same sentiment for a very long time, and the reaction I get from people, a lot of people don't really know how to react, because it's not something that's talked about a lot. All of the blame is put on black women, But a wise man told me that men they take charge and are responsible for the relationship because they take our lead. So whatever we're not doing, of course, they're going to lack in too. So who's really to blame?
Well, many people way before you have been saying this as well, just so that you know. So this is not a new epiphany that this young female stated, nor that you've just had. This is going back centuries. Black people have been saying this. But I thank you for your call. Thank you.
All right, so
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. Is the black man still a slave? Now, if you're not up to speed on the story down in Mexico, where the mother of 6 was not harmed, here's something else I want to put on the table for you. Does Eminem belong in the top 5 greatest? Let me write this down. Does Eminem belong in the top 5 greatest? Melly Mel, my homie, who came on my show back in 2005, the Star and Buckwild show on Power 105, and he went ape shit, but in a very, in his own way. Great guy. We've had many conversations, and he holds no punches. He's one of the cornerstones of hip hop culture and rap music. Still very fit and in shape. He said Eminem does not belong in the top 5. He's only there because he's white. He actually said because he's white. If you want to chime in on that, you're not speaking on this story out of Mexico, please call in. Okay. Johnny, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Is that Johnny too cool? Okay. Johnny, sit tight, Johnny. I'm coming to you shortly. Right now, I want to bring in area code 770. Is that Amiri? Who am I speaking to? 770.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? Amiri?
This is Amiri.
Good to hear from you, man. You're one of my sponsors, for those who don't know. You and I chopped it up briefly earlier. Let me just get this on the screen. You're on YouTube, The Amiri Brown Show. You called in last week. You wanted to speak about the black manosphere being bad for the black community, right? How was the reaction when you called in on that show here?
I'm sorry, say that again?
How was the reaction? Did you get some traffic from my platform to yours? How was the reaction?
Yeah, I did. It was a very good reaction.
Good.
I think I drove the points I wanted to drive when talking about the topic.
Okay. So my showrunner, is the black man still a slave? Inspired by that video. Did you get a chance to look at it? The female from TikTok. I don't know how old she is. Bamboo Ari 6 on TikTok, and one of her other names is I Give No Fucks.
Right.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I actually did get it. Yeah, I did get a chance to watch the video.
Let's go. What do you think?
Well, I think this is exactly what I was talking about when I was, talking about is the black manosphere destructive and dangerous. It's created this type of climate to now you see, individuals coming on social media saying some of the most polarizing, reprehensible things that they can say in order to get traction because they know it's going to get traction. I think 2 things can be true at the same time. And so, just listening at what she was saying, talking about how she submits to the white man and the black man, and she's not going to submit to the black man because the black man is a slave. This is what I try and, get brothers to see is the bottom line is that submission is something that you have to earn. It is what it is. Now, in terms of your interpersonal relationship, that's up to each man, what he's willing to do to secure the type of, behavior that he wants from his woman. What I'm more interested in is the macro dynamics and the overall condition of, of our community and of our people. And if I had to be honest, I would say, yes, the black man is still a slave in 2023. And the fact is we're not just a slave to the white man. We're a slave to corporate interests. We're slaves to our to our ego. We're slaves to our irrational appetites. You see, we're slaves to all of these things that keep us bogged down in the state that we're in. And this is something that I talk about as black men. We have not effectively created our own framework of masculinity, manhood, our own hegemony, and how we're actually going to move the race forward. Look, let's be real. When many brothers get a little something, they start thinking they're better than the next black person.
Right,
so we have to deal with that.
Right.
element.
Now, hang on a second. I just want to add to what you've just said.
Okay.
And this female, again, I don't know how old she is. She appears to be kind of young. Her reality may be what she's talking about, not necessarily broad stroking. I did not get a chance to watch, her videos. But who's to say that she's wrong if that's her reality and how she lives her life? But yes, as soon as the average black person gets some type of riches, not necessarily wealth, they want to buy a car, jewelry, some expensive clothes, and move closer to white people, away from black people. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's absolutely true. There's this classism component that's prevalent that many brothers will deploy against other black men. We have not properly socialized our young men that their job, the moment they do get in these new avenues and these new spaces, it's their imperative and their job to progress the race. There's too much meism running around here where we start thinking we're better than the next black person. This is something that I encounter regularly especially on social media. Now, even if you look at the young lady, I believe it had her location on there, and her location was Mississippi.
Yeah, Jackson.
I mean, you think about it.
Jackson, Mississippi. For those
Mississippi.
she ain't hiding. She ain't hiding.
Right.
She's got 2,571 followers. She ain't hiding. And one of her tag names is Bonnet Warrior. For those who don't know, the video's in my community section. Hold on one second, Amiri. Patience is a virtue. I got your donation. Thank you so much. Star, how are they offering a reward for them? Okay, you're talking about, down in Mexico. That's the strangest thing. $50,000 reward. Hold on a second. Somebody else sent a donation. I can't seem to find it. It passed by, but okay. Hey, so let's promote your platform, the Amiri Brown Show on YouTube, and let's see if before you go, if you can hang out for a few minutes before you go, what, if anything, might be a solution? Please.
Well, we have to shift our perspective, and it starts by, correcting some of these ahistorical narratives that's been circulating on social media for the last few years, that has been further dividing us. It starts with actually promoting cultural standards of excellence. And look, one of the things that I've talked about is that right now our main problem isn't white supremacy, it's the effects of white supremacy.
Okay. Because
the effects of white supremacy are greater than white supremacy itself. It's a snowball effect. And this is what we're dealing with in 2023. So there's this we have a culture that, believe it or not, it creates this black interiorization where we're socialized to think of ourselves inferior, to view anything that's associated with blackness as inferior, and that's everything that you see going on social media in terms of this gender war content and things of that nature. And it starts with real economic empowerment, political involvement, and having a few good men who are actually up to the task of being men and who aren't merely slaves to their rational appetite and to corporate trinkets.
Hang on a second. I want you to take a breath. I'm going to bring somebody else in, but I disagree with you. I don't blame white supremacy. I think all things started in Africa, and the behavioral patterns that you're speaking about long existed before people came here, whether they were brought here or they were already here. You know, I don't blame white supremacy for too much of what's going on now. But hang on a second. Area code 917. Good evening. Are you there? 917. We're talking about a few topics tonight. Peace.
The Knicks just took a loss, man. They just lost.
I heard.
I know you asked earlier.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, they won.
Hallelujah, Father. in the name of the blood. Glory, glory, glory. Now, where do you want to start, sir? We'll come back to the Knicks.
I'm a Knicks fan, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Now, let's get to my topic. We'll get to the Knicks later. Is the black man still a slave?
Everybody's a slave, man. Everybody's a slave.
Let's
man.
go.
It's not just black people. We all slaves. I'm Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican's a slave.
I'm so sorry to hear that, sir.
Nigga shit.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nigga shit is always gonna be slavery shit, man. Rappers, basketball players, actors, we all slaves to this shit, man. It's all about the money, man.
Now hang on. The language is very loose tonight. I have no problem with you using profanity. Were you born in Puerto Rico, or were you born here and you rep Puerto Rico? Which one?
Man, I'm a New Yorican. Puerto Ricans in Puerto Rico don't accept me, man.
Right. Now, do you know?
Just like every other country, don't nobody accept. Like, don't come to the motherland. Stay your ass over there.
Now, do you know that the population? Do you know that the population in Puerto Rico has been declining for over the last decade? Drastic numbers. People are trying to get the fuck out of there. They're not procreating with each other like they used to. Are you up to speed?
White people buy in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Ricans are giving it up. They're giving it up.
But they been there. Once they became a part of the United States, it was over. You know, it was over.
Right.
You ain't getting that back.
Right,
you know?
right.
I know that I feel like there's something going on in Puerto Rico that there's no coincidence. There's a lot of earthquakes and a lot of stuff going on, man. I think they found something over there, man.
No, sir, stop it. It's in the path of fucking tornadoes and all sorts of shit. You know, and it's not worth it. To move there, to spend a whole lot of money on a home. Most of your rich entertainers, they have a home there for tax reasons, but they live in California. J-Lo, her and Ben Affleck just dropped, $50 million on their home in California. But let's go back to the Knicks for a second. So you're a real Knicks fan, yes?
Unfortunately, I'm born and raised into the Knicks franchise. I go back Patrick Ewing, John Starks era.
Ooh, wow.
Which was a great era. You know, that's just Michael Jordan ran the whole league. Right. Everybody fell victim to Michael Jordan. It wasn't just the Knicks.
Yeah.
But the Knicks up to date, they're good. They were good 2 years ago. The problem was they didn't have a point guard, somebody to slow them down, because the Knicks could put up points and they could play defense. They just can't win. They can't finish nobody. They could be up 20 and they'll be down by 3 points.
Right.
But the Jalen Brunson, he's a real point guard. It's different. He changed the whole culture, and I can't stand Julius Randle.
Well, listen, I don't want to go too deep into the names and all that shit. I'm just a straight Knick hater. So now since they
got kicked out the garden.
It goes back even further. Never mind me getting kicked out the garden. It goes back even further. But now here's the thing. Okay, so they won 9 in a row. Are they finally getting their shit back together? 9 in a row is a great thing for the Knicks. It's a great thing.
It is. I mean, they finally have a culture. They're starting to get an identity. It's the first time in a long time the Knicks actually let a team develop without like trading everybody out to get one superstar, then you expect the one superstar to pull it off.
Right.
That's always been our MO. And half the superstars besides Melo that we got in his prime, everybody else was like in their graveyard damn near. We was like,
well, no. I remember the Knicks spending, I forget how much it was. Maybe it was $90 million on a young guy, and he just couldn't get the job done. Allen, what was his last name?
Oh my God, he's still raping the Knicks. Allen Houston.
Allen Houston.
He played 10 games.
You had him in his prime, and he was the biggest fucking choke artist. But go ahead and finish up, man.
He never had a prime.
What's that?
He never had a prime. He hit one big shot against the Heat,
right.
And they gave him the money thinking he was what he wasn't.
Well, he wasn't old. You had him when he was young, and he couldn't deliver. Couldn't deliver.
No, he was young. What I'm saying is he hit a big shot.
Right.
And then they just threw him the money because they were so thirsty to try to have a star. He was never a star.
Wasn't it $90 million? Something like that?
They gave him like 120 and some wild crazy like that.
And does he still work there?
He wound up working for the Knicks forever.
Does he still work there?
He still work for the Guard.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Right. Sorry, I got to go, man. Thanks for keeping it real. Thank you.
All right, man.
All right, hang on a second. Amiri. All right, guys, I have Amiri on the line with me from the Amiri Brown Show on YouTube. The showrunner is The Black Man Still a Slave? And let me just also point out to some of you who you probably already know this. Queen Shahrazad Ali. Most people know her as Sister Shahrazad Ali. She's been on my show so many times back in the days. I call her Queen. In 1994, she published a book, Are You Still a Slave? So this concept, goes back, as I said, many, many years. Amiri, hold on a second. Let me bring another caller. Area code 704.
Okay.
Good evening. Okay, that's too loud. Folks, I can't do the noise in the background. 561, good evening. Are you there? 561. Are you up to speed on the...
I'm there.
The Mexico debacle. 561.
Yeah, it's actually, can you hear me here, figure nigga?
Yes, sir.
Great.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you.
What's happening with you, man? I wanted to check in about the 4 Americans taken at gunpoint in Mexico.
Yeah, come on.
Well, there's something going on with that. Me being a Haitian from, South Florida.
Okay.
A lot of people, when they come through the border, there's some extortion involved with it. So I feel what the news said, he got catch when they said mistaken for Haitian drug smugglers.
That's what I heard.
I believe the cartel is mad because you can't extort a Haitian because they're all the way in Haiti. But when the Hondurans and the Guatemalans come through, they got all their people's information. So, nigga, if you don't pay up every Thursday, we're going to go take our grandma. And if you don't pay every Thursday again, bitch, we're going to find your cousin. Mm-hmm. So I believe it's like a border war going on, but they're trying to keep it to the point where, like, niggas don't be scared to go to Mexico. But I'm telling you, niggas, if you go to Mexico, you're going to get caught up in that little beef that's going on.
Yeah. So you saw the video footage, the black, the mother of 6. She was in the bed of the pickup truck. Why wasn't she frantic? Why wasn't she screaming and saying, "Please don't kill me, God"? She seemed a little too calm for me.
Well, I'm saying like this. Some people react different in different situations, man. Things are not a movie.
Right.
When you put into that, I've seen people freeze up. And things are happening so fast that their brain can't process that they're getting fucked up. But luckily for her, that she did stay calm because they off the other 2 dudes. You know what I mean? They off them quick.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she made it, though,
Well, listen, I don't wish death upon anybody, but do you think there's a chance she could have lined them up? I mean, a mother of 6, out of South Carolina,
Nah, not a
trying to get a bag.
She just got caught up at the wrong place at the wrong time. Cartel tired of them Haitians coming through without paying that extortion money, and she just got caught up in the middle of it.
Okay. Do you keep up with what's going on back in Haiti? I haven't checked the news in the last week or so.
Man, it's chaos, man. They got gangs called the G9 holding up gas stations hostage, and man, it's just crazy, man.
Well, wait.
It's just out of control.
No. Maybe it's not out of control. Maybe they're regulating. Maybe it's a cleansing of sorts, and they're trying to get the CIA out of there, and we have to see some bloodshed. And, Haiti's about that action. They always have been. Maybe it's not.
Man, we about that action, but.
Yeah, maybe it's not chaos. Maybe they're just doing what has to be done. The rest of us who ain't about that, we're looking at it and saying, holy shit, but, they're doing what they got to do.
Well, I mean. it's kind of deep. I can say chaos, but there's something called, the French word for it is provocateur. So it might seem like it's chaos, but they pay a few bad apples to go and make the herd go crazy. But, you have to dig deep to really see it. So if you don't really know what's happening, it's hard for me to explain the whole situation,
It's not hard for me to understand. Listen, if you ask me, Idi Amin did what he had to do once upon a time. He had a whole lot of Uncle Toms, doing too much. So he had to regulate. He had to regulate.
Man, until Bill Clinton's still getting fat off the hog out there in Haiti, smashing all them Haitian women. He ain't never left. He's the real president of Haiti over there, Bill Dollar Clinton. So until we get him up out of there, ain't no hope. I can just throw up prayers for the 1804 community, but, being realistic.
Good to hear from you, Jake. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
All day, man.
Okay, all day, Jake tapping in. All right, sit tight a second, Amiri. I don't want to hold you up too much longer. Flip 82 got your donation. Thank you very much. Flip 82 says, big nigga, homeboy with the pink robe need to get rid of those old-ass Crocs. I saw him. Yeah, I'm not going to say his name. That was crazy. Big Eye Key tapping in. Hold on a second. Big Eye Key says, all people are slaves in America, a.k.a. Egypt, truthfully, but black people don't want to do for self and want to lay up under their slave master's children. He also says, and I mean everybody's a slave. Niggas said put that mask on and take that vaccine or else. LOL. Americans complied, especially the white man. And the last one, okay, read that one. Thank you, Big Eye Key. All right, Amiri, back to you, man. Your platform, the Amiri Brown Show on YouTube. You're one of my sponsors. Is the black man still a slave? And you tried to, well, you did place the programming of white supremacy on the slave mentality or the slave philosophy. Can you work that out a little bit more? I wasn't really clear.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's not even, white supremacy per se. It's these other subset.
Well, don't backpedal now. Hang on. Don't backpedal.
No.
You said it. You said it.
I'm not. No.
You said white supremacy.
No, listen to what I said. What I said was what we're dealing with is these are the effects of white supremacy, meaning the effects of white supremacy and white supremacy itself.
Right.
So look at our hyper-consumer.
And I disagree, but go ahead.
Want to know
go ahead. I disagree, but go ahead.
Okay. If we want to know. If we want to know if the black man is still a slave, we just have to ask a very simple question: do we control production of anything? And the answer to that is a resounding no, an absolute no. So just from that standpoint and that vantage point alone, we're slaves because we're dependent on somebody else or on other groups to produce the goods and the services that we consume. And so long as that is the power dynamic, then we're going to always be in a situation, in a scenario where we're at the mercy of every other group.
Okay.
It just kind of is what it is. So I wouldn't say that's white supremacy. That's consumerism, hyper-consumerism. It's a byproduct of capitalism, but that's a subset of white supremacy. You see what I'm saying? So these things are, they're interchangeable and all-encompassing, but if you just look at it from that vantage point, then you can see how the power dynamic is still one of master and slave. Okay. It is what it is.
One last question before you go, and let me just promote one of my sponsors, JohnFlowersPhotos.com, folks. I'm going to spend a little time on him. Okay, so if the black man is a slave, and when I say black, I'm including those Hispanics as well. They're black with straight hair. I always want to include them because a lot of them get it twisted and think they're something other than what they are. Is being a slave, a modern-day slave, a bad thing? The culture, hang on, the culture of America is capitalism. I'm a capitalist. Capitalism has no moral base. I learned that from the brilliant philosopher Ayn Rand. Capitalism has no moral base. I support non-restricted capitalism, to be precise. So is being a modern slave a bad thing? Finish up.
Yeah, absolutely. And And I would argue that you're not a capitalist. You're a survivor of capitalism.
No, sir. I take part willingly every day. That's my religion. That's who I am, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna argue it with you about it. But I just think, we aren't in control of any capital. We aren't in control of it. So it's just kind of the system. It's like religion. And you just mentioned religion.
I just said that.
A lot of us come from. Yeah, a lot of us. Our religion was Christianity, but let's just be real. Christianity was something that was forced and imposed on us. It's a slave religion, and what I'm saying is capitalism was forced and imposed on us. It's a slave economic system because, as you just articulated, it has no moral basis. That's right. It is what it is. That's the bad news, but the good news is that it's more than one way to skin a cat. It's more than one way to deal with these issues. And what I'm about on my
respectfully,
hang on.
Respectfully, I'm such a capitalist. I'm offended that you keep saying we as if, you and I are on the same page. I mean, I want you to speak, but I'm not French. Oui. Go ahead, man. I'm picking with you. Let's go. Come on, I'm picking with you, man. Come on.
Right. Well, no, but on my channel, I'm all about, like I said, discussing things that are intrinsic to the black, to the black experience. I'm all about social, economic, and political power and upliftment of the black community at large. I'm not black man centered. I'm not black woman centered. Okay. I'm black community centered. Okay. And that is the vein of my focus of my messaging and the things that I talk about.
Okay, Amiri Brown, I thank you, man, for calling in. Folks, please go check out the Amiri Brown Show on YouTube. This man has some really, really great content, and he stands firm on what he says. Amiri, have a great night, man. Thank you.
You too.
Yes, sir. Take care. All right, Amiri Brown tapping in. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to get some of my sponsors on the screen here. www.tps-academy.com. Hopefully they can call in either tonight or this week. Hey, John Flowers, I was just talking about you, man. Thank you for your donation. John Flowers, photos. I'm going to get him back on the screen as well. John, if you want to call in and do some promoting, man, tonight's a great night to do so. Blade, I got your donation. Blade is coming at me. Hard body karate. The Mammy algorithm, I got your donation. Star Mammy line them niggas up for 3 chicken enchiladas. I've seen shit like that before. And if you're just now joining us, folks, she wasn't touched. Latavia McGee. Supposedly she went down to Mexico for a tummy tuck with 3 other guys. Well, why did it take 3 other guys to go with her? Nobody was strapped? Maybe they were strapped and they couldn't get anything through, the checkpoints. I don't know. She wasn't harmed, The cartel just got out and started busting off the rip. Bang, bang, bang. And they caught one of the supposed, killers or something like that. Terrence got your donation. Star Eminem is top 5. Nicki Minaj is at 10. That's way too high. Okay. Let me go to area code 404.
Way too high.
Tuesday evening. Are you there? Are you ready? 404. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Give him a second. I got a lot of echo in the background.
Good evening. Good evening.
404. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, got to keep it pushing.
Good evening. Good evening. 404.
Okay, let's try area code 725. You there? 725 on a Tuesday evening. Yes.
Big nigga, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man? What's cracking with you?
How's it going, Star?
It's going, man. It's going.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to call in about that topic we had about black men still a slave.
Mm-hmm. I need you to take off the headset, the speakerphone. You've called before, and I had to hang up on you. Yeah?
Yeah. I called.
You're doing too much. Get off the headset, the speakerphone. Let's get to the topic, man.
Okay.
I'm in a good place tonight. I'm a patient man, but I need you to, get right to it. Is the black man still a slave? Or you can talk about Melly Mel taking shots at Eminem. Please.
Yeah, but dealing with the black man still a slave, I don't believe black man still a slave because they can never be a slave. Slave is just the state of mind.
Okay.
Just like every other thing that we do, it's just a state of mind system that's been put in place. We can never be enslaved by another group of people because that group of people, the Europeans, only been around for 6,000 years. So we gave them the knowledge. They just got punch drunk. But we still love them. We don't hate them or anything. We still love them because they come from us. We are the original white man, and they the original black man. So when you say that to me, I'm thinking about them.
Are you a Moor, sir? Are you a Moor?
Yeah, I called you multiple times, Star. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't remember, sir. I'm almost 60. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck I had for lunch yesterday. Okay, so you're a Moor. So in reality, you don't even subscribe to a color, right?
Yeah. That's just like a system. That's just colorism. Because we read the law book.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said that to you because you're acknowledging black and white, but yet and still you're a Moor. So that's somewhat of a contradiction. But now hang on a second. Hang on. The system here in America is white supremacy. Let's not get it fucked up. Let's not get it fucked up. You can say you don't subscribe to a color. I can say I'm color neutral, as I do. But if a Caucasian is smoking crack rock in the middle of the goddamn road, you or I go out there to try and help him and the police roll up, what do you think's going to happen?
Well, we're going to just look at it like this. It's not really about the color. He's going to look at it, what's the crime? What crime took place? And the person who don't know...
No, sir. The police are going to say to you and I, put your hands up where I can see them.
Now, I'm going to ask him, what is his contract?
You're not going to ask shit, sir. Sir, the 9mm is going to be pointed at you. You ain't asking shit. And if you say too much, you're going to get tased. Come on, let's keep it real. All that, no color, yada. Let me lay it out to you again. A Caucasian, toothless, HIV infected, he may even have lice, smoking crack, right? He's smoking lovely in the middle of the goddamn street. You and I come up to him, police pull up. What happens?
Yeah. Whatever can happen, because I'm not going to be belligerent. I'm not going to act out my character.
Yeah.
And it's all about your political status. If his political status would be a European, his political status is something different.
Right.
So it's all about whoever political status is. My political status is different from everyone else.
Yeah.
So just like the people out
Show me your hands. Show me your fucking hands. Never mind the cave dweller smoking the boulder. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. And if you pull out that phone, pow, pow.
Yeah. Calling yourself a black, calling yourself white, calling yourself a citizen, all these are labels of the corporation.
Right.
So this all slavery language that they love when you talk.
Yeah.
That's why they want.
Sir, what you're saying sounds hot. Sounds hot. And according to your way of thinking, you've got $1 billion worth of credit, yes?
Credit? Now, I am the credit.
Okay, well, tomato, but
trust.
You have $1 billion worth of credit. Come on, I know what I'm talking about here. You're not a descendant from Africa, nor were you here. You're claiming to be a descendant of swashbucklers, yes? Blimey, there she goes, right?
That's funny. But
hey, man,
like law. Law is
hey, good talking to you, man. I gotta run.
Law.
I gotta run, sir. Good talking to you.
I'm gonna donate it again to you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. Salute. Okay, all right. Boss nigga Star is patient, isn't he? Isn't Star patient, troll babies, huh? Sipping some Stella Rosa red wine, Hey, here's a curveball for everybody. I was thinking about this morning, because I'm a thinking nigga. At 7:05, when I woke up, I said to myself, Troy, should the U.S. invade Russia now? I know we've got a lot on the table, but anybody want to take a shot at that? Should the U.S. invade Russia now? They've been exposed. They're still struggling with Ukraine. Wouldn't this be the ideal time? Anybody want to call in, huh? If not, don't worry about it. Area code 403. 403, good evening. Are you up to speed? What happened in Mexico?
Hey, Star, how's it going?
It's going, sir. How about yourself? Latavia
Good.
McKee.
I just want to touch on your topic tonight.
Please, go ahead.
About black man being a slave.
Yeah.
Black people are slaves all over the world, Star. You can see from the IMF and the loans they give to black countries all over the universe. These people are enslaved, indebted to the colonial powers that hold them hostage. So as time goes on, they will ever be be slaves because they forget to identify with, what the United States controls all over the world.
I'm listening. Continue.
So unless we find knowledge of self, unless we go back and find our power within ourselves, unless we recognize
Can you fix your phone, sir? It's choppy, and I want to hear what you're saying. You said unless we find, what'd you say? Unless we what?
Unless us black people have our code that we live by, what governs us, we'll never be free of the position we're in.
Mm-hmm. Are you French as well? Oui, monsieur? Where are you getting all this oui shit from?
I did grow up in La Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, so I understand.
Oui.
Oui.
Parlez-vous français?
And what it is, parlez-vous. So I understand what it is that we've endured all this time. And it doesn't matter if you live in the United States or if you live in different parts of the world. You'll always be a slave unless you find your true identity. And a lot of people are struggling with this. A lot of black men are struggling.
All right, sir, you've got to fix your phone. I want to have a conversation, but your phone is going in and out. Can you make some adjustments? And then I want to ask you a question. Can you fix that T-Mobile?
All right, go ahead.
That T-Mobile line. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Why does the black man keep losing shit? He lost the goddamn kingdoms in Africa. He lost all the science that he was teaching other people. More, I guess more in modern times. You said a lost knowledge of self. Well, that could also equate to ancient times and so on and so forth. And the black man lost Jesus too, right? Black man lost Jesus. Why does the black man keep losing shit?
The black man keeps losing shit because he lost himself. He lost who it is. He has no control of his woman.
Sir, your phone sounds bad, man. I gotta go. It keeps chopping. It's chopping up. Thank you, man. I wanted to have a conversation with him. How does a black man keep losing shit? Folks, on the screen, is the black man still a slave? Hold on a second. Okay. I texted somebody to see if they wanted to call in, but they didn't respond to me. Zell 912 sends it a PayPal donation. Thank you so much. Star, down in Mexico, the four black people, they thought shit was sweet. Four niggas smoking mid, playing NBA Youngboy, riding in a jump out van, got caught lacking. Condolences to the families, but damn. That's not a place for black people to go fucking around, if you ask me. I've never been to Mexico. I have no interest. Zero. I don't want to get caught up in no bullshit, you know? Get a limb hacked off. Why would you go down there unless you were, you know, talked into it, allegedly? Folks, on the screen, www.theblackAgendaMovement.com. This is an upcoming event. I'm going to try and go to this myself. I have to go to New York in a couple of weeks on business, but this is in April. Click on that, or go to that link, www.theblackAgendaMovement.com, or you can, in my community section, you can see where you can purchase tickets as well. Oh, Johnny, too cool. I got you on the line Tuesday evening. Johnny, thank you for holding.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
How are you, man? What's cracking?
Good, man. Just want to talk about this Mexico shit.
Yeah, now you're Colombian. Yeah, Johnny, if I remember correctly?
Yeah. Viva Mexico, though. Viva Mexico.
Yeah, Viva Mexico, goddamn. I would never go, but Viva Mexico. Did you see the video? The black woman in the back of the goddamn truck? She seemed a little too calm to me.
Yeah, I saw it while the start of your show. That shit, man, that shit was crazy. Like, they're like, what, one? I'm not channel.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Stop laughing.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. Yeah, I saw them. I saw the white van. They took mammies there. Those are like, was it all black people?
Yeah, you saw the video. They were all black.
The tummy tuck.
I got the names right here. What the fuck you think this is, man? Come on.
And then I actually went on the CNN to actually read the actual article.
Okay.
And then they were saying that the cartel there in that particular area thought they were Haitians, like Haitian smugglers. Like,
that's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I was like, damn. But yeah, man, you think shit is sweet out there? It's not, man. You gotta know how to maneuver out there. But
well, hang on a second.
Hey,
hang on, Johnny Too Cool. You and I have met in person. You came to one of my events years ago. I appreciate your support. You spend Skrilla. Allegedly, you know, you're up in the club, you know, allegedly moving shit. I've never seen this, so I can't say, you know, I know this for certain. But if you get a sense that somebody is shiesty, you know, would you then be shiestier? Because ultimately you're trying to make a transaction, yes?
Yeah, but I retired from that.
Okay.
I moved on to bigger and better
You've
things.
moved on.
I'm
Okay.
about to get married next year.
Oh, congratulations. All right. So, well, look, man.
Oh yeah, I got one more thing. Everything did not start in Africa. Everything started in El Salvador, by the way. So this don't cap.
You're a liar and a spick, but good to talk to you, man.
All right, you too.
Hey, thank you. Everything started in El Salvador. Okay. Hey, Deeds. Deeds sent me a text message. She says one of the deceased was Latavia's cousin. Condolences. You know? Condolences. I've got the names. Shaheed Woodward, Zindell Brown. They were found dead. Okay. The survivors, Latavia McGee, as I said, and Eric Williams. They shot Eric in the leg, not in the chest, not in the neck, not in the head. Why would they shoot him in the leg and not harm Latavia? Anybody really, really like, you know, gangster with it out there? Well, if you're really, really gangster, then you probably wouldn't want to call in. But I've seen shit. I've seen people collecting money in the early 80s and, you know, they'd put your hand on the goddamn counter, take a hammer, bang! People start crying, screaming. And I've already told you this. I'm really ashamed of this because I'm a doggy daddy. But one time we had a cocksucker in fucking it was Coney Island. "What you make?" And he claimed he didn't have the money. We went to collect, and I told the guy who I was holding his gun. I said, "Shoot his dog." And I said that because I needed some coke, and I knew we couldn't go back up to Flatbush without something. I said, "Shoot his dog." He shot the dog in the ass. Pow! No. His ass got up on top of the fucking, what do you call those kitchen counters? Brought a couple of $100 down there. I'm ashamed of myself. Let's go to area code 443. Good evening. 443. We're talking about the yes, sir, the situation in Mexico. Any thoughts? Do you care?
Hey, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Oh, good. All right, sorry about that. Turn my phone up.
It's okay.
I want to talk about a black man being a slave.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second. This is because of a video that's in my community section. Did you see it? Black female. She said out of her mouth, "I would not submit to a black man." She said, "The white man is the master. If I'm going to submit, I'll submit to the master, not a slave." Did you see the video?
No, I didn't see the video.
Okay, I mean, not that you have to, but that's where this is coming from. She's on TikTok, Bamboo RE6. But good, you want to say what? Is the black man still a slave?
Yeah, man. Well, a lot of that stuff. Well, first about the black female saying that, it's a lot of that nowadays where, black women are kind of just like grouping up on like black men, like on YouTube, and like they just, that's a popular thing nowadays. But as far as black man being a slave, I would say that, like, from what I know, dudes, like, well, first, I know black people in America spend like a few $1 trillion a year.
Yeah.
But it's like
the biggest consumers, sir. Are you black? Are you black? Who am I speaking to?
Yeah, you're speaking to someone that's classified as black.
Okay, continue, please. Continue.
So like there's just little things that I feel like dudes don't really want to like really get serious like about your business. You know what I mean? Like people trying to look cool, trying to be on some cool shit. Like a lot of black dudes that's older than me act like they teenagers still in the game, like gray beard type of dudes. And I just feel like the black man in America looks at himself like an overgrown adolescent.
Yeah.
Like he's.
I've used that term on many occasions. Overgrown adolescent. Yeah. I agree. So So the point, and again, it's from the perspective of a younger female. I mean, she has the right to say what she said. She's not hiding. She's in Jackson, Mississippi. So are you saying there is some truth to what she said?
No, because truthfully, I think she's probably just coming from more of like a self-hating coon side of that type of like. Okay. She's probably like a little bit of a, I hate to say it, a ghetto gagger type. Okay. She sounds like that to me. In my experience, man, when as a black man, if you poised, and of course, you're always gonna get opposition from everybody, right? You just program. I saw this country program, but I've seen a lot of white dudes not really hold it down, like on a social level. So I guess she's. But I just.
Well, hang on a second, sir, because you're doing a lot of guessing and speculating, and you didn't see the video. Folks, anybody else who calls in, please watch the video. It's very, very short. She again. This may be her reality. You've said you're black. Do you have a black girlfriend? Are you married? Do you have a black child? Who are we talking to?
Yeah, I got a black son.
Okay. Are you with the mother? And is the mother of your child black?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So this particular female, and again, the reason why I'm asking people to look at the video first, because some people might look at her and say, "Nah, that's not my type," yada yada yada. But now, are you married to your son's mother?
Nope.
Why not, sir?
Didn't get along, man. Truth be told.
Okay.
Yeah, just didn't get along. But
do you see yourself marrying a black woman?
You know what, man? I got some friends that straight up tell me don't do it.
Never mind your friends, sir. I'm asking you. Do you see yourself marrying a black woman?
Yeah, it would depend, because you know why.
You're not sure. You're not sure. Just say I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You know, bitches be doing too much. I'm still trying to smash. Right?
Yeah.
So that young female who made that video, she has the right, and I'm not necessarily agreeing with her, but she has the right to say what she said, and maybe she doesn't want to waste her time with somebody like you who's not sure. You're out here slinging dick. So maybe her reality is, well, hey, let me bypass all these confused niggas and go get myself a master. And I will take heavy dick from him. I'll take his shit, and I'll let him, abuse me verbally, possibly physically, and it'll still be better than being with the black man. I'll let you finish up.
But only because she got married. I mean, I know white boys would marry a woman faster than a black dude would, I think. But I see a lot of black men getting married too, Star. So I didn't watch the video, so I can't really, I didn't see the video, so my opinion on it is kind of skewed. So
okay. I appreciate the call, though, man. I appreciate the call.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Patrice, I got your donation. Thank you very much. Let me ask you folks in that live chat, keep it real. If you were dating Serena Williams, how long would it take you to wife her? Serena Williams. How long would it take you to wife her? Ask for her hand in marriage. And no, you ain't got no money, but she loves you. How long would it take you? Salute to the nigga that said 1 hour. Who's that? You see, that's what you're supposed to say. 1 hour. Is it Medina? Medina 179. Yeah. Niggas talking about 25 years. Yeah. You're trolling. 1 hour. Who was she dating? Maybe it wasn't Ludacris. Common. Did Ludacris date her? I could be getting that all twisted around. Why didn't Drizzy put a ring on it? All that money, that big black ass. I'm just going off the rails here. Pardon me, guys. Hey, Deeds, thank you. I got your. Okay, wait, the comment heard the 4 citizens. Okay, hang on, guys. Deeds is sending me some notes here about the abduction in Mexico. The gunmen herded the 4 U.S. citizens into another vehicle and fled, the embassy said. The Americans were not directly targeted. Attorney General, something, it seems to be, and that was a misunderstanding. I don't believe that. I don't believe it was a misunderstanding. They kidnapped them. If it were a misunderstanding, in my opinion, they would have killed all of them. Why would they leave someone alive to identify 1 or 2? I don't believe it. But thank you, Deeds. Thank you. Iconic Visions, I got your donation. Thank you very much. Jamal, I got your donation. Bro skin has no value, therefore we don't get kidnapped. Okay. Quasi says, is the black man and Spix still a slave? ? Ask the chosen people. Okay, I'm on the winning team. Thank you, Quasi. Good to hear from you, man. Hope all is well. Mike, I got your donation. She used her tax return for the hit in Mexico, allegedly. Oh, man. Energy God, peace. Are you on the line? Where's Energy God? 556. Energy God, sit tight. I'll be right there.
Hey.
Sit tight. Hold on, please. I'll be right there. Okay. Jermaine, I got your donation. More Americans. Okay. Lex Diamond's got your donation. Fam, Mammy going to cash in on 2 life insurances. Oh, we didn't even think about that. That's crazy. Hey, man, thank you for being patient. Where do you want to start, please?
Yeah, you hear me? I'm on the
Yes, sir.
phone.
Yes, sir. Peace. How are you?
Hey, what's going on? Woo! What's going on? MTA, always repping us. Yes, I am a slave. I'm talking about the black men as a slave. Yes, we all are slaves. And
Come on.
I'm a proud slave. I'm going to keep it 100, 1 zillion. We are proud slaves. But a black woman, I would say to Mammy on this one, she's right. No, you got to keep it real. Like, you got to keep it real. At the end of the day, if you're not willing to die for it, you know, you're a slave. You know, self-preservation always comes first. And if you not willing to die for it, you know, you have to wait till your opportunity comes. And the black man right now, we're playing the long game compared to the game right now. Right now, genetically, we may win at the end, but right now, yes, we are the slaves. We are the Matrix with the guy eating the, you know, what's his name, Cypher? Just eat the steak and just play the game. Play the game to win.
Yeah, what you said is very real. Genetically, the black melanated people will be dominant. You know, this is by way of research and other proven theories. But I'm not mad at that female for saying what she said because I wouldn't want her. You know, it's not to say she's ugly. I'm not saying that. She's an attractive female, but I know long term I wouldn't wife her. You know what I'm saying? So therefore she would be better off going to whatever she considers to be the master. She'd be better off going in that direction. But go ahead.
Oh, absolutely. I know, absolutely.
I ain't
like
mad at
me, you know, working for transit, I'm a slave. When they tell me to jump or move that bus or, you know, wherever they need to put my ass, you know, I got to do what I got. You know, 6 figures don't come without any form of responsibility.
Right.
If you think you could do it by yourself, then you're going to be homeless or you got to find your way. But slave, when you are, as they say, the slave, it comes with benefits and it comes with trade-offs and stuff. You know, at the end of the day, that's the master's. The master has to decide when you're going to eat. We're all slaves. By Social Security, we're slaves.
Right.
By the dollar, we're slaves. You know, when you go to, you know, put anything with your credit card, you're slaves. So at the end of the day, is you gonna fight the system to die, or you gonna just be a part of it? You know, at the end of the day, with the black man, what he has to truly realize is that, you know, you have to play the long game and then just don't be bitter about it, because that's what makes the slavery, I think, much worse. Because the more you just bitch and complain about this and that and this, everybody's been down the slave tree. The Caucasian man has been down the slaves, the Latinos, the Italians, every culture has been down the slave. It's just that right now we're pretty much at the bottom. But once the next natural disaster comes that changes the game, that's when we have our chance. Yeah.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call.
All right, thank you, Star.
Yes,
Take
sir.
it easy, man.
Thank you. All right. Folks, if you're just now joining me, it's a black show tonight. We're looking for black callers only. Been saying that for quite some time. I want us to take a inward look. An inward look. You know, we've been riding on Mammy. Going hard at Mammy, and we will continue. Ain't nothing going to change about that, but a young black female, and I'm not going to kick dirt on her. She's in my community section. Bamboo RE6. Jackson, Mississippi. She said, why would I submit to a slave? I'll submit to the slave master. She said, white man. I'll even take it a step further. If I had a biological daughter, I would tell her, listen, don't you bring no nigga in this house with his pants sagging, talking about he's going to be a rapper or a producer. And if you bring a Puerto Rican in here, goddamn, I'll disown you. Right? Let me see if you guys can keep it real in the live chat. Can you keep it real? Don't you bring no nigga in this house. You know, in his goddamn mid-30s, talking about he's trying to produce beats for Future. He's got a production team, yada yada yada. Fuck out of here. Okay, I spoke to Energy God. Thank you for your call. Hold on a second. I want to shift and get a sponsor on the screen here. www.blackbodyworks.com. Also, if there's any sponsors who do not have wrenches in that live chat, please email me. I want to make sure you have wrenches in the live chat, okay? Sit tight on the phones, guys, also. Armand, B86, are you on the line? I think I spoke to you already, Armand, okay? Blade says Mexico sounds like a setup, some type of thing that Star used to do when he would use, I'm not going to say names, to get niggas guard down before he kicked in the door with the DEA and bad. Yeah, okay, thank you, Blade. Yeah, that's all alleged. It's all alleged. Newt, 8282. Mammy was cooler than the slave with white Crocs. Oh. Man, I'm so tempted to put that fucking picture or the video in my goddamn community section. I'm not going to do it, but thank you for your donation. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. 609. Good evening, are you there? 609. 609. Okay, I gotta go. Tried to wait for you. Let's go to area code 901. 901, are you there? You ready? Is the black man still a slave, or we're talking about the Mexico,
Hello.
the debacle? Good evening.
Hey, Star. It's Stephanie from Memphis.
Hey, Stephanie from Memphis. You're from, Memphis, pardon me. Okay. Well, listen, Stephanie, we're looking for black men to call in tonight. I'll let you be the only female. Okay?
Okay.
But we're looking for
I
black.
didn't know it was a black man session today. I just came on and I just heard what you was talking about, so I thought I'd chime in. But if you're looking for black men, I can call in later.
Well, listen, I'll let you speak because you do give a good perspective from time to time. But I'm looking for black men to take a look inward, because we always go so hard on mammies and just females in general. So I'm asking the question based upon this video. Did you see the video that I'm talking about from this female? It's in my community section.
Yeah, I seen that video.
Come on.
I just seen it about 2 or 3 minutes ago, and I was like, man, look.
Come on.
This is a baby. This is a baby. First of all, she's 19. She don't know no better.
Come on.
She don't know no better.
I'm listening.
And then for her to be saying, okay, my thing is, you under the umbrella of the white man too. So I don't understand why is it a problem for a black man to be under that umbrella and you under that umbrella too. So all of y'all got to respect and listen to the white man for what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. That's what she's saying.
So like it's not. Yeah, but I don't understand why she feel like she's so above the black man for having to listen to him, and she got to listen to him too. I'm confused. This is a baby that don't know what she
Okay,
wants.
now hang on, Stephanie, because again, I want more males calling in tonight to face this question. No, stay there. To face this question head on. But now, I have said, and I want to stay consistent with what I've said over the years. If I had daughters, and I had 5 daughters,
right.
I would hope that 3 of them are gay, bulldaggers or dykes, because most males, because most males are not men, and if 2 of them were heterosexual, I wouldn't want them dating some bum ass niggas with their pants sagging off their ass. I'm just being real.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I get you. I get it. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand exactly what you're saying. But at the same time, she got to know she can't be putting folks down like that. Like, come on now.
Why not? Why not? My father told me. No, I'm saying if that was my daughter, my father Star told me this.
Nah, stop it, Star. You wouldn't have told her nothing like that. And if you did, that was a problem. What you got going on, man?
Baby girl, you 19 years old. Don't waste a decade of your life on a nigga. A nigga a nigga in somebody's entourage.
It's good men
Hold
out
on.
here.
Hold on,
It's
Stephanie.
good men out here.
Hold on, Stephanie. Hold on. Don't you waste a decade of your life with some nigga who's in an entourage of Drake, or he's down with one of Jay-Z's producers. You going to get yourself a white boy. Go and get yourself a white boy that's 280 pounds, blind in one eye, and he's got hepatitis. You going to marry that white boy? Yes, I would.
No, Dad,
yes, I would.
hepatitis.
Come on. I'll let you finish up.
No, I don't think that's cool, because I think we've been, as a black community, I think we've been doing good with repairing the black family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think, I think that's divisive is AF.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, it's divisive, yes.
No, but you agreeing that that's divisive, but
yes.
that's not what we trying to go with.
Don't you bring no nigga up in here if he got nigga babies. You know?
No.
And his nigga sister, his nigga cousin, because once they come up in this house, they're going to be streaming live, trying to line us up. You're going to get yourself a white boy.
That's telling of you, Sardo. That's telling of you,
yes.
That's telling of how you was raised.
Yes.
That's telling of how you was raised. No, that's not cool, though. I'm telling you, that's not cool.
Stephanie, can I tell you some real shit, Stephanie? Before I let you go, when my black family used to come over, my father, who was from Durham, North Carolina, a geek. Well, he wasn't too much geeky, but he was a country nigga. He wanted them to go out into the backyard and take their clothes out of the briefcases and shake them so they wouldn't bring roaches in the house.
What ain't that wrong with that?
Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about, though.
Okay. Gotta go.
Ain't got nothing to do. No. That ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. That's totally different, son. Because I don't want to run through my house.
Okay.
That's totally different.
And my mother's family had to call a week in advance. So yes.
You said what?
My mother's family had to call a week in advance. You just couldn't stop by and ring the doorbell and come in and have a cup of coffee. Hell no. Hell no.
It's nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah.
But when you start to say, man, when you start to put down a black man to boost up a white man and you black, that's a problem.
It's not that the white man is so much.
You don't like yourself.
No, it's not that.
Because you was raised around black men. What's the problem?
Hang on, Stephanie. It's not that the white man is so much better. I just don't want niggas up in my shit lining me up. But I gotta go, Stephanie. Gotta go.
No. Hold on. You let me go so quick. Wait a minute.
Stephanie, I want male callers tonight. I'll let you finish up. Come on, finish up. Come on.
Okay. On that Mexico thing, though, you know what I'm saying? That's where I really called. That was some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there wasn't really no civilian type thing going on. Cause why is you going to where you was going? You know what I'm saying? Why is you going where you was going in a car from North Carolina? So that means you done drove all the way from North Carolina to go to Mexico. Like, you know how far that is?
No, Stephanie. No. They drove from South Carolina.
Oh, okay. My fault. Because I heard that the tags on their car was North Carolina.
The tags were North Carolina, but they were from, I think, see, now you got me confused. I think they're from South Carolina. I could be wrong.
They could be from South Carolina and maybe got a rental car or something. Maybe that's what it was. But what you getting a rental car to go to Mexico for? And driving her.
Yeah.
Like nobody drives to Mexico.
Yeah. All right, Stephanie.
That's weird. Okay, but I'm gonna go.
Good to talk to you.
All right, so I'm gonna holler at you.
Good to talk to you. Later.
I call you. Hey, Star.
Yeah.
I do need you to check your email though, cause I'm gonna be in Atlanta in a couple of days.
Okay.
So I need to holler at you about some money stuff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit you up.
You got the email address?
Yeah, I got the email address.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you up though.
I'll talk to you soon.
In the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be in your city.
Okay. I'm gonna put the email address on the screen again. I'll talk to you soon. Take care, Stephanie.
All right, Star.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Folks, are they from North Carolina or South Carolina? I thought they were from South. Deeds, are you out there? I thought I'm confused now. Yeah, they had North Carolina plates. Traveling to Mexico. Okay, Deed says South Carolina. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. Port has a group of friends from South Carolina. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Who's texting me? Hey, hold on a second, guys. Hey there. Let me bring in area code. Where is this number here? Area code 917. Good evening. Are you there? 917. Few topics on this.
917.
Yeah, we're focusing on the Mexican kidnapping and the murder that went down. You up to speed?
Yeah, are we talking about Mexicans?
Sir, a story.
Am I on?
A trending story about 4 people from South Carolina kidnapped and 2 killed. That's our main topic. You up to speed?
Okay. Am I on? I don't know if it's me.
No, it's being recorded, sir. You're not on the show live. We're recording. How can we help you?
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. But I'm just saying, I'm just a white boy from Brooklyn, so-called white boy. But I got a Haitian wife, and I got 2 beautiful Haitian and Italian babies.
Okay.
And, I just love this show, man. I got to pay my radio bill. I know that.
Thank you.
And,
okay.
we're gonna get on that. But, I mean...
Well, now, what type of Caucasian... hang on. What type...
my radio bill,
sir, what type of Caucasian are you? Because, Caucasian is not necessarily white.
Irish Italian.
What's that?
Irish Italian, Brooklyn, man. We came here with our hats in our hands. We Lady Liberty, all that bullshit. You know.
Okay, so are you addressing the topic, sir? Because I don't do catching up. Are you addressing the topic? Do you know the stories we're talking about?
Yeah. I think we were talking about Well, nah. Actually, I don't.
Okay.
But,
thank you for your call, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hold on a second. Hey there. Peaches. Hey, girl. Haven't heard from you in a while. Everything okay? Peaches sent in a donation via PayPal. She says... Yes, the black man is still a slave, and he will always be a slave. Guys, also on the screen, check out Steve the Dean Williams on YouTube. YouTube.com/Steve Williams. I'm trying to get more black men to call in. Blade sends in a message. Nigga, you've done some foul shit in your life, but when we heard that you told, he's naming names, from Shower Posse to shoot that poor dog, it's when we decided to call into the radio station and tell the world what a scumbag you were. Well, if you think that's bad, we took some kittens one time. Two kittens from somebody. Hold on a second. Hey there, I'm trying to black man. We were collecting. Took 2 kittens. You couldn't go back empty-handed. You had to go back with something. Took 2 kittens. Kept them for ransom. Pay your fucking tab, you get the kittens back, okay? Okay, I'm looking for one of my sponsors. I don't see him on the line. Nat, got your donation. Thank you very much. Okay. Queen Supreme, are you calling in? Put some respect on Mammy's name, the original woman. Okay, thank you, Queen Supreme. Area code 517. We're having a good discussion here. You have to speed on the stories. 517. Yes.
This is Nat from Michigan. Yo,
Hey.
Star Salute.
What's up, man? Good to hear from you. What's cracking?
I just sent in my donation, yo.
Thank you, man.
The
Thank
thing is, man, you had me. I just got to the crib, checked into the show. Yeah, my mom was white too, and there was nobody allowed at my crib. Nobody. Friends. We had a long drive. We lived in the country too. We had a long driveway. She said, "Do not bring nobody past the mailbox."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, I ain't doing shit, man. Just checking in. Salute. Love the show, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And I'm out.
Okay, good to talk to you now. Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, Nat tapping in. Guys, I want to take a quick break. Hold on a second. My wine is pretty much empty. Let me grab some pretzels. Come right back. All right, guys, hang on. I got windows open, the phones. I'm being texted. Give me a second. Let me just put one of my banners on the screen here. Okay, Star Report back in the building. Got myself some fancy, what is this, some trail mix and some more wine, okay? The New York Knicks, they were defeated. What was the score? Hang on a second. Dean sent me a text earlier. Avery's on the line. Where's Avery? I got to get him on here. 202. No, that's 404. Hold on a second. 404. I thought I saw Avery. Avery, sit tight. I'll be right there. Be right there. What did they lose by? Okay. The Knicks lost 112 to 105. Okay. So what did they have? A 9-game winning streak? Came to an end. Okay, hang on a second. Where's Skylar Saunders, banner and showrunner? Estelle Books, if they want to call in. But right now, let's get Avery on the line. Avery, good to talk to you, man. www.smartlandbuyers.com, yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How's it going?
Good to hear from you, man. I got you in the showrunner. Want to make sure everything's spelled correctly. Let's start with Smartland Buyers before we talk about the topics first. What's the latest? What's going on with you and the land that you are helping people acquire?
Yeah. So we're still running the special for the month of March,
Okay.
which is 0 down, 0% interest, $250 a month. We're offering any piece of property that is on our website, smartlandbuyers.com.
Nice.
To anybody that's out there that's interested, is doing something different financially. It is basically an investment/savings vehicle that we're offering. What we're doing is we are picking very specific cities in the country and investing in those cities by investing in the land in the city. So you are buying these properties at below current market value and paying nothing up front and, making monthly payments until it's paid off. And by the time you're finished paying it off, we're seeing people, our previous customers, seeing 50%, making over 50% in interest and appreciation in the property that they bought. So that's what we're offering now. But
is there a particular state?
your listeners,
Is there a particular state that
Say
you?
again?
Is there a particular state that you focus on, or that you can direct people to for like low property taxes? Because I was taking notice to. I have for quite some time, a couple of years now. That those tiny module homes. I mean, some of them are really nice, and people could literally spend like $20,000 for one of those small homes. get a piece of land, maybe pay $500 a year in taxes, and have that thing delivered. Is there certain states that you focus on?
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Those tiny homes range from 30,000, 50,000, even higher. We've seen even higher, and a lot of those places actually finance those as well.
Okay.
So you can even put yourself in a situation where you're financing a piece of land from us and financing a tiny home from a company like Boxable or any other many companies that make tiny homes. And property taxes on a piece of land is very, very cheap. The current place that we're focused on right now is the Midwest. Okay. We're focusing on the Midwest because there's going to be a lot of growth in the Midwest that we're seeing a lot of investments and talk about bringing. I've seen
homes. I've seen some homes even cheaper than 30. You said 30. I've seen some for like 20, 18,000, and especially with the rise of more single men. That might be the way to go. A single guy, listen, fuck all that paying astronomical rent. Just get myself a tiny home, some raw land, and you can literally be living like a goddamn king. Just a thought. But you were saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of changes happening. There's a rise in multi-families living together, right? So grandparents, children, and their kids living all in the same homes. We're seeing a rise in the tiny homes. The tiny home market is like the wild, wild west right now. So you can get things very cheap, and you can get them more, pretty expensive. Right, even Home Depot sells, sheds and tiny homes that you can DIY.
That's why I saw them. I saw them.
Yeah. It's a different time. Real estate is definitely going into a different time in this country as far as real estate is concerned. You got companies like Boxable basically building homes in a factory, right, on an assembly line. So it's definitely getting interesting. That's why I said we focus on specific areas. I don't know if you remember, but we was focused in Jacksonville. We've helped a ton of people invest in Jacksonville and reap the fruits of their investments, because back when we first got in there, it was a lot cheaper. As you can see, the Florida market was the one that boomed, that peaked very high throughout this whole pandemic and coming out of it. So now we shifted our focus to the Midwest. Personally, I believe the Midwest is going to be a good market to be in as far as real estate. There's a lot of growth potential in the Midwest. Good. So a lot of our properties on the site now are in Detroit specifically. So I just pretty much want your listeners to go to the website, check out the properties that we have. We've lowered the barrier as low as we could possibly lower it, which is nothing up front.
And folks, this is Avery, just in case you didn't catch his name. Avery is who I'm talking to. And as far as consultations, you said you do take the time to talk to people, first-time land buyers, yes?
Yeah, I spoke with a few of your listeners over the phone.
Nice.
And we've chopped it up, and I've definitely given them some advice from my experience, my personal experiences, and things that they're looking for. But as of this is concerned, again, we're gearing into using land as a savings vehicle and an investment, and just growing with the appreciation of these major cities that's been forgotten about or just neglected.
One more thing before you go. Hang on a second, Avery. Hang on. One more thing. Raw land. If let's say a group of like 10 families want to get together, purchase, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 acres. Somewhere in, let's say, Georgia, South Carolina, they may be able to get some type of government assistance to get that land. I do know that somewhere out here in Georgia, I'm forgetting where, there's some black families that they purchased like over 100 acres. You know that story? And they got all sorts of tax breaks and different things like that.
Yeah. No, I definitely heard that story. The USDA, I believe, has grants and things of that sort that they give out for rural land and farmland as well. So, and also those pieces of lands are they're much cheaper to acquire. I think we spoke about this on my last call as well. But you have to be, you know, a particular type of person to be able to thrive and survive on a piece of real land.
Okay. Good to talk to you, man. Folks, this is Avery, www.smartlandbuyers.com. And let's get you back next week, man, for another check-in, all right?
Yeah, for sure. Just want to tell your listeners, text that number on the screen if you have any questions. Go to the website, check it out. We have links to the Google Maps, so you can see the street view of every property that we have. And again, this deal is going on for the rest of the month.
Nice.
0 down, no credit required, 0% interest, $250 a month.
Okay. Thank you, Avery. Thanks for checking in.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Take care.
All right.
Okay. Folks, if you want to be a sponsor on the Star Report, as you can see, I take the time to talk with my sponsors. Reach out via email. We will send you an updated marketing deck with the analytics, okay? Also on the screen right now, Estelle Books, okay? Did I have somebody on hold? Hold on a second. 404, did I have you on hold?
Yeah, what's going on, Star?
Hey, what's up, man? Who am I speaking to?
This is Keith.
Okay, I'm looking right at it, man. Thank you for being patient. Yeah. What's happening, man? Where do you want to start?
Most of the top is really the whole thing that those 4 black people that went down there.
It's very sad. Condolences.
It's really weird. But to me, that's kind of tie into the whole thing with the young chick, the female. You know, I'm not trying to really use my curse on the show, but it's really if the black man is the slave, right? Then the black female is the slave maker.
Okay.
Because you really look at it. I mean, just look at me myself. You know, I'm a person. I'm not necessarily. I'm a registered Republican, but I can vote for somebody that's Democrat or independent based on policy. But here you have all these black females for the past 4 years, even when the mammy up there in Georgia,
which one?
Let's just say she lost her election.
Oh yeah.
Yes, she lost her election.
Right.
Excuse me. Yeah, but they went there all of a sudden. They just come at black men real crazy. You know what I'm saying? They just come at crazy. It's like we can't think like how men supposed to think. We supposed to look at things logically and why we, think outside the box. They want us to be to be controlled, to think the way white people think, follow the liberal agenda and all that crazy mess.
Well, now, hang on a second. My reason for approaching this is because I was hoping we could have a open discussion. We could look in the mirror, some of us, We have been going very hard in the paint on the mammies, yes, here on the Star Report, giving them that work, right?
Right.
Yeah. So let's let's not be in our feelings about what this female said. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. But I just thought that we could, guys, I want more guys callers tonight to just, was there any merit to what she said? You don't have to agree with her. You can hate her if you want to, but was there any merit to what she said? Black man still a slave.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said they the slave maker, because it's like a lot of boys they raise dudes not to you're supposed to you're supposed to have your male seed to want to compete. If you want all this, you know what I mean, the community, black men to build, do all this. The reason why most of us not doing that, most of these dudes are cowards, and they're not programmed to raise that way. This is why a lot of people from foreign countries, particularly, like you look at Chechen guys, people from different countries, man, they go to war. It don't matter how many people that people that die in combat. They don't have that fear particularly. But it's like with us, yeah, a lot of dudes are slaves. A lot of, especially boule guys, you got a lot of dudes. They want to be weak. You know what I mean? It just.
We have a lot of people that are proud to be slaves.
But the black female raising dudes like that.
Okay.
That's why my opinion is. But it does have some merit. Like, yeah, we I mean, technically, she ain't the only person that said that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Charleston White said. I mean, a lot of other black people. I mean, a lot of Pan-Africans.
This has been said for decades, sir. This is not a new,
Yeah.
a new thing here. Calling, black people slaves. This been. I pointed out Shahrazad Ali wrote a book back in 1994. Are you still a slave? So this is, this is a discussion. But I thank you for your donation and for your honesty. Thank you.
Yeah, you will.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. East City, NYC. Star Serena also dated Buck Wild, hence why she dated the lice carrier. Please date the cave dwellers and become cream guzzlers. Okay. Did Serena Williams date Ludacris, guys? I could have swore. Let me Google this. I know she dated Drake and Common. I could be wrong. Men who Serena Williams dated. Okay. Amari Stoudemire. Okay, I guess he didn't want her. Somebody else named, okay, Jackie Long. Who the fuck is Jackie Long? Is he some type of, television and film actor? Common. Colin Farrell. Okay. Brett Ratner, Keyshawn Johnson. Keyshawn Johnson. Isn't he from South Central California? He was a good wide receiver. I don't know if he was great or not, but he was good. Keyshawn Johnson. He wrote a book called "Just Give Me the Damn Ball" or something like that. Okay, I stand corrected. I thought she dated Ludacris. I don't know where I'm getting that from. Never mind. Let's go to area code 443. Hey, did I speak with you yet? I saw 443 in the queue. Are you there? Area code 443.
No, that was a different drum.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Okay.
Cracking.
Ain't nice. Yeah, so I watched the video. I mean, it seemed like she was responding to somebody specifically, but honestly, I mean, I see what she's saying, but I don't know. She that's what you get. She grew up in a house without a dad. You could tell. Cause, I mean, she jumping online, talking all crazy.
Are you talking about the young black girl, or who are you talking about, sir? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay, the video in my community section. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And she probably talking about some bum ass young boy like who grew up without a dad too. You know what I'm saying? They got to arguing and all of that, but I don't know. She talking about slave master and all this nonsense. Like it's just crazy. These young kids, I don't know. They just talking crazy. But yeah, she'll submit to a white man because he got the money. In her eyes, he gonna give her whatever she wants. She gonna do whatever she wants for the money. So. I mean, I guess that's why she said that, but I don't know. That I don't know. She young, she got issues. As far as the whole Mexico joint, like.
Well, hang on a second, sir, because I don't know what the fuck you just said. So never mind Mexico. I was trying to make out what you were saying. Where are you calling from?
Calling out of Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah. I couldn't make out nothing that you said. I mean, I know I'm an older guy, but what the fuck were you saying? It's crazy.
Oh, you can't hear me clearly?
Are you sipping that llama juice? What are you on? I couldn't make it out.
Nah, man. What you talking about, Star? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I struggle with ebonics, respectfully. I couldn't make it up. But thanks for the call, man. Thank you. The fuck was he saying? Was it me? Was it me? Was it me? What the? Oh my God. I'm here to talk. I couldn't make it. The fuck? Salute to the teachers. I couldn't be a teacher. I mean, I'm patient. I think many of you can see how patient I am with a lot of the callers, but God damn. Lucifer got your donation. Star, I love how the Mexicans threw the B-dub female in the back of their truck. Yo. That's crazy. And she wasn't doing all that, yo, motherfucker. The fuck? She wasn't doing all that shit. Shots rang out. She saw them two niggas leaking. They put her ass in the back of the truck. Maybe was she in shock, troll babies? Was she in shock? Maybe she just never, seen no real shit like that. Bitch was shook to the core. And she couldn't understand what they were saying. Maybe her life flashed before her eyes, and she said, maybe I should just shut the fuck up. Maybe I should shut the fuck up. Richie Rich got your donation. Sir, Dana is doing the damn thing. What are you talking about? Are you black? You got to be black. A lot of black people, you see the glass as halfway empty instead of halfway full. Dana's doing the damn thing. What are you talking about? Dana and I, not that I have to prove a fucking thing new, but you sent it a donation. Dana and I talk pretty much every other day. Go to Dana's channel. I want, people who come on this platform, as you should know, to build up their platforms. I've always been a solo act. It's always going to be just Star. The people who come here, I want them to, if they want to, do podcasting, whatever, go there, man. Go to Dana's channel. I mean, I appreciate the donation, but what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, Rastafari Ministries. There you are, sir. Rastafari Ministries. Brethren. Good evening.
Successful Star.
Yes, sir. Good to hear from you, man. What's cracking?
Self-actualizing man. He knows that there's no help coming but himself.
It was cracking, man.
You got to be living proof of that Bob Marley song. Get up, stand up.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, for your rights. You know what I mean? Most people say there's God in heaven, but there isn't. There ain't no God in heaven.
Yeah.
There's God in you.
God in you, yeah.
And yeah, that's what that slave master beat the hell out of us. You see, the invasion and the enslavement was not the issue.
Okay.
Is the voodoo. That white man took this voodoo. The white man is the greatest voodoo man on the planet. The greatest Obia man on the planet. He took that Obia book, the Bible, and voodooed the hell out of black people. Gave them self-doubt.
Come on.
Self-hate. Made them feel that they are incapable of beating him. Knowing full well, as long as if they kept fighting, they will beat his ass.
Okay.
But what the key is to make the one that you invade give up. Give up the fight. Give up the will to persevere.
Okay.
And the black woman is willing. When a black woman decides to be with a brother, you need to kiss her feet. Thank God. She has no reason to be with us.
Your phone's going in and out, Rastafari Ministries. Can you fix your phone? It's going in and out. Say again, the black woman what? What'd you just say?
The black woman has no reason to be with us.
Okay.
Absolutely none. Because your job is to protect your woman. Your job is to defend your nation. Your job is to make sure that your woman has a space that you feel comfortable and protected in. That's every man's job.
I would
you
agree.
You can have the biggest Benz, you can have the biggest Lexus.
Go ahead.
If you don't have a nation, if you don't have borders that you're willing to feel proud of, that my man has a nation. Come on. The Chinaman.
Well, hang on a second. If we're talking about family and community, then I would agree with you. If you're talking about family and community, and before you get to China, I want to.
That's where it starts.
Okay, that's fine. That's
no,
fine.
that's where it starts.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's
but
fine.
that's.
I want to ask you a question before I forget. A thought came to me this morning. A thought came to me this morning, and I wasn't I'm not fully up to speed on what's going on in Ukraine. But do you think this would be the right time for the U.S. to invade Russia? Random question.
Absolutely not. That's their partner. That's their economic partner. Don't get diverted. Understand proxy wars. Proxy war.
Hang on a second.
Don't get diverted into CNN and Fox News. They're trolling you.
No, I was looking at a video this morning.
What proxy wars are for.
I'm listening.
It's to drive the economy. It's to drive the economy by making the third world bleed.
I can't find the video that I was that I looked at this morning, but it just sparked an interest, And I said,
they can't. First of all, it wouldn't be in their interest to invade Russia because it would just shock. This is a shockwave through the global economy. Everything would just stop. It wouldn't be in their interest to invade Russia because remember, they both have the bargaining chip, which is nuclear power. Once you have the bargaining chip,
I think it would be an easy. It would be easy for America. I think Russia has been exposed. I'm looking for the video on WION on YouTube.
Oh, you're falling in love with that voodoo.
No. I can't find it, but there's a certain place where they were struggling with taking.
Have you heard of Satan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you heard of Satan?
Yeah. I don't subscribe to that though, but yes, yeah.
No. Who's Satan?
I can't find the video. I don't subscribe to mysticism. If you're talking about, an evil entity, I do believe that there are people.
No, sir.
Hang on. Let me finish answering the question. I do believe that there are people who are truly evil to the core. Yes, but do I believe in a mystical God creature? No, not at all. No.
See?
Go ahead.
You totally misunderstood me.
Okay. Clarify.
I've been working military contracts all my life. I'm in aviation. Satan is the largest ICBM ever built.
You're talking about something different.
Like about 50 warheads on it, built by Russia.
Okay, you're talking about something. What's the acronym? I've heard of the acronym for what you're talking about. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's the acronym is Satan. It's a Soviet arsenal, something or another. But it's the largest ICBM that was ever built. Because I don't subscribe to what the have-nots subscribe to.
Do you mean Satan? Are you talking about Satan 2? Satan 2?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Satan 2. So you didn't say Satan 2. You just said Satan. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Russians have that, and the Americans have that too. Because Americans they built theirs in the 50s, so it will be just mutual assured destruction. There's no reason for them to fight.
Hang on. The Russian they test launched Satan 2 and it failed. So they don't have that power that we thought they did have. Let me give you my source. Hang on. Let me give you my source.
Okay.
February the 22nd, 2023. Russian test launch of Satan 2 missile failed. CBSnews.com. Now, hang on a second. I want to ask you a question with all due respect.
Go ahead.
What happened to your accent? You sound like a Yankee tonight. What's going on?
Really? That's where you're going? That's where you're going, really?
Troll babies, is this Rastafari Ministries? Who am I talking to? Brethren. What's going on, Brethren?
So, Star.
The fuck?
Star.
I'm right here.
You sound like those bourgeoisie Jamaicans that live up on top of the hill. How come you don't grow like a Rasta? You're not a real Rasta.
Where's the accent, man?
The bourgeois, the ruling class of Jamaica learn Rastafari to play the guitar and cut coconut.
This doesn't sound like Rastafari Ministries. I'm looking at the phone number you called from, and I see the Cash App image.
Do I have to tap dance? Do I have to tap dance like slave banging for you?
You sound different, man. But
Do you want me to tap dance?
No.
Do you really want me to tap dance and slave banging for you? Do you want me to tap dance like slave?
Well, look, man. Hey.
Yes, I suppose.
I'm going to wrap this up. It's getting late, but I appreciate the call. Thank you for the donation. Okay, see, now I hear the accent. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, it's getting late, man. Let's talk another time.
Yeah, Stony got sent Thomas at a Kumina and Hobia.
Okay, all right.
Me come from this village where Hobia and Kumina and Jamaican voodoo band.
All right, I'm gonna go, man. Thank you.
One love.
Okay, yes. Ja Rastafari. Troll babies. That didn't sound like him, right? Stephanie, I got your email. Okay, the black man. Is that Stephanie from Memphis? Okay. The black man kept putting their problems on black women, but they are... Okay, the black man keep putting their problems on black women, but they are the head of the household. How do you blame someone for your problem? If that's how the girl feels, then that's because of the black man not controlling their household. Okay. Maybe there was no black man in the household. I don't know. But thank you for clarifying things, Stephanie. Let me make sure I didn't miss any cash apps. A Bountiful Soul. Hey, Janet. Janet, we have been having a discussion here tonight with regards to a video in my community section. A young female, I forget her name. Anyway, the video's in there. And I asked the question to be objective because we've been going hard in the paint on mammies here on the show. Is the black man still a slave? You know, Janet says black men aren't slaves, but enslaved. Free self/mind. Okay. Thank you, Janet. That's a good point. And I think that's it. Okay. All right, Stephanie, keep me posted via email when you're coming into Atlanta, and let's see if we can chop it up. Okay. Guys, please check out my sponsors. Okay. We have the banner. Hold on. The banner roll coming up with the music. And if you are a sponsor and there's any information that needs to be updated on your banner, please reach out to me via email, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Be safe.
You out this world, need some space for me. I'm out here, girl. I'm back up in the street, so I don't really got time to fuss and fight no more with you. Really got time to fuss and fight no more. Why you tripping, baby? You know you invited. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you excited. So if you want a song, go and get the one. Show me the money, get the money, let's go down, down. Break it up. When we make it all, make it up, break it up. Break it up, then we make it space for me. I'm out here, girl,